Hey y'all, I'm back. It is Charisma, with Traveling with Charisma Cam, where anything that could go wrong will go wrong. In my travels. No, I'm just kidding. So I teach parents just like you how to travel on a budget while having fun worldwide, whether that's locally or overseas or wherever that may be. And as you know or may know, my son has a disability, so I have a special emphasis in families with children or loved ones with special needs or disabilities. So in this episode, I'm going to tell you about every mishap and everything that has gone wrong in my trip to Colombia. So about 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to leave out to Colombia. That was Saturday after Thanksgiving. That was after they rescheduled my flight from Friday to Saturday. I was riding on American Airlines. So I did as I normally do, make sure I got my luggage together, measure all of my luggage the night before to make sure I can get as close to 50 pounds as possible, and know what I need to take out just in case I get that person that's like, you're at 50.5 and I need to take something out. I get on the expat group for Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, and they mentioned that I need to do a migration form, the MIG form. Get online, do the MIG form. The website seems a little funky. It's not really working exactly as I expect, but I'm like, okay, maybe that's just the way that works. It says I'm supposed to get an email. I don't get an email, but I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I completed the form. So my flight leaves the next day at about 7:20. So that means that international flights, I definitely have to be there at least 2 hours early, if not more. I get to the airport maybe about 5:30. I'm never on time, so it is what it is. Get to the airport. It's me and my son. Got him in his electric wheelchair. I have 2 large bags, 2 carry-ons, book bag, and another bag. I don't know. I just had a lot of stuff, y'all. Anyway, so I get to the check-in and get ready to check in. I'm here, I'm here on time. Still got an hour to get through security. And for those of you that have maybe a wheelchair disability, you know that, we go to the shorter line of security. Plus we have TSA pre-check. Gets up to the lady for American Airlines, and she asked me for my MIG form. Well, I don't have it. I completed it yesterday, but it wasn't emailed to me. Oh, well, can I check your email? Okay, I already looked it up, but sure, you can check it. Checks the email. Of course, she has no form. I said, oh, okay, well, let me pull it up. I should be able to pull it right up. Go to the website, and it's stalling. It won't let me go past the area to actually pull it up. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's my internet because, I just switched over to Google Fi. I haven't had any problems thus far, but that could be the case. So I connected their Wi-Fi. Still nothing. Is the Wi-Fi working in here? Yeah, it should work. Okay. Well, let me try something else. So I tried again. So after standing there for about 5 to 10 minutes, which in the airline check-in line for international flights is a lifetime. So I tell her, let me step to the side and see, what's going on. So at this point, she tells me, well, you're not going to be able to get on the 7:20 flight anymore because we stopped boarding 45 minutes before. But we have an 8 o'clock flight. So you can get on that. Okay, that's cool. Let me step to the side, pull this form back up. So I step to the side to pull up the form. Y'all, form won't even pull up. So I call my mom. Mom, can you pull up this form? It's not working. I don't know if the Wi-Fi, whatever, isn't working here. She gets on the website. No, I can't go past the first page. Once I go to put in a flight number, it won't take me any further. Okay, so she's trying, I'm trying. Then I'm like, okay, well, maybe you can try it on the computer. Can you get on the computer? No, can't get on the computer. At this point, I'm pretty furious, y'all. Now it is like 7:20. At this point, I know I won't be getting on the 8 o'clock flight. I tell the lady, I'm like, wait, just what y'all got going out? Can I get on the Mexico flight? What flight can I get on? So she's like, no. She's like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So anyway, I ended up just giving up. I couldn't get on. My mom couldn't get on. My stepdad couldn't get on. Nobody could get on this website. I basically post on a Facebook site, and I said, I guess I'm not meant to come to Colombia because I can't get through to this Mig site. So so I go back to her, and she tells me that I'm not going to be able to get on the flight. I'll need to reschedule within the next 7 days. They'll let me reschedule for free, but, I can't get on this flight because if I do, they could be fined. Because I said, well, it was a layover in Miami. Let me get on and get off in Miami. No, not happening. So ended up getting the information to reschedule this flight. Go home. Anyway, we went to brunch because I was over it. So that was Saturday. Let's fast forward to Tuesday. I called to book the flight. Basically, since it's been more than 24 hours, I cannot just book the flight. Apparently, I'm supposed to call within 24 hours. However, the representative did not tell me that. So now they got a fine. So she's like, oh, no, I can't book it. Well, that's not good enough. So what are you going to do? Well, I said, sounds like you need to find someone else that can book it because this is a flight that I paid for. You all told me to call, and you said that as long as I flew out within 7 days, I will be fine. She gets her supervisor on the phone. They do what they do. 30 minutes later, maybe more, maybe like 45 minutes later, we get a flight rebooked for Saturday because Friday didn't have what I needed. So in the meantime, I have a lot of family stuff going on. My family really needs me there. So, I'm cool with that. So go to leave Saturday. At this point, my daughter has decided she wants to go with me. So I had to book her flight. I booked her flight to leave on Sunday because, y'all, flights on Saturday, they wanted $600 and something for one way. That was not happening. So book her on Sunday. So get there on Saturday. This time I decided I'm not doing an early morning flight, because what I found out from my Facebook group was that the website was down. American and JetBlue are one of the few airlines that will not let you on without completing this MIG form. If you go on Spirit or other airlines, you can get on, but I chose American, so I could not get on. They say it's a $10,000 fee, but only JetBlue and American seem to care about this fee. Nobody else seems to care about this fee. So it actually said that the website was down and that the form wasn't even needed last Saturday. All right, so this Saturday I decided to do a PM flight, because I was not getting up at 4 o'clock to get to the airport by 5:15 again. So I do like a 2 p.m. flight. It arrives at 10 p.m. So I get there, and now they tell me, oh, well, we see the reservation for you and your son, but your son doesn't have a ticket. How do you see a reservation but no ticket? Like, how is that even possible? So we literally spend, I'm here 2.5 hours early this time. We literally spend the next hour and a half, 2 hours with them booking him another ticket. We are literally standing here. Eventually I'm like, can I just go sit down? We go sit down, waiting on them to book a ticket. Because as I informed them, I didn't book this ticket, y'all booked this ticket. So how is it that you all can't figure this out? Oh, I don't know if the person didn't put it in or it's a computer glitch. Okay, so here we are. Flight takes off in like 30 minutes and she calls me over. She just got it in. So you really think we're gonna make this flight? Yeah, I'm gonna have them hold the plane. They can hold it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna have them hold the plane, but she the supervisor. She think we're gonna make this flight. Whatever, I'm game. So I get a person to come over to help us. He takes us to the security line. Lord and behold, he takes us to the regular security line, not the TSA pre-check. I didn't realize this until I had to take my shoes off and take everything out this bag. It was a mess. They had to put my bag through security like 3 times, y'all, because I had to take out laptops. I had to take out my speaker. Apparently, you can't take almond butter. Oh, my son is allergic to peanuts, so apparently you can't take peanut butter or almond butter. I don't know, never heard of that, but that really sucked. So they had to take all this stuff out of my luggage, put it through 2 or 3 times. I'm like, are we really gonna make this flight? We end up basically running to the gate, and they literally are like, are you such and such? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we're waiting on you, hurry up and get on. The one lady is trying to put a bag tag on my son's wheelchair. They're like, no, we got to get them in here, we got to close these doors. So literally they are holding doors open for us. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. This shit is real. So we run on the flight. They basically tag my bag, take my bag. I guess they check bag. I didn't know what the hell they did with bag. All I know is they were just basically, it was like, hurry up and get your ass on the plane. So hurried up and got our ass on the plane. So we on the plane. It's hot on this plane. What is going on? Why don't these planes have any air anymore? Like before you needed a blanket. Now you are on there hot. I don't know if I was just hot from running around or it was just hot on the damn plane. So we get to Miami, make it to Miami, grab a bite to eat, and we're basically on the other side of the Miami airport. At this point is when I find out, oh, they checked my bag. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I knew that because I definitely had no clue. And yeah, so they checked that one of my carry-on bags. It was fine because at that point I didn't even care. So I check one of the carry-on bags, and we get to the other side to get on the other flight. We get on the other flight, no problems. We arrive. I did have someone pre-booked as my taxi because I don't like to take that chance to get to the airport and see what happens, especially having a son, having a young child, and a wheelchair. It's just it can be a mess. So he's there waiting on us. We clear customs, no problem. So clear customs, we get in the taxi driver's great. I'll actually link his information here for you if you want it. Taxi driver is great. So we drive to the Airbnb in what I think is Envigado. Well, y'all, it was not Envigado. We go into Envigado, and he's like, wait, this isn't Envigado. Oh, no, this isn't Envigado. Your address says something different. She told me this was the Envigado area. No, it's not. This area is not that nice. Ugh, okay, we're getting closer. Yeah, I don't know about this area for you and your son. Ugh, getting closer. He's like, you see these motos? Oh, no, this is bad. So on a side note, if you all know anything about Colombia, you know that the motos basically are bad news. You can't have your phone out because they drive right by you and steal your phone. And I don't know what else they do, but for tourists, that's the biggest thing that they do. So, nobody has their phone out on the street. All right, so we get to the place, the Airbnb, and he gives them my name, and they have no record of me. Mind you, at this point, it is like 12 o'clock because, we had clear customs. My flight landed at 10:15, clear customs, get out of there. It's like 11 o'clock, and it still took almost an hour to get over there. So it's like 12 o'clock. They can't find us on the list. They don't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. My taxi driver speaking to them because he's bilingual. After I showed them the letter she gave me, they're like, they don't have the letter. Then eventually, we messaged her, we called her. And eventually I showed them the actual email, and I'm like, she CC'd y'all. So then they say, okay, well, we see it here. We'll let you in. This is like 20 minutes later. We get up to the door of the Airbnb. I can't make this up, y'all. We get up to the door of the Airbnb. I get up there with my son. He gets up here with all of my luggage, wheelchair, and everything. We put the code in. She got this crazy ass lock, not just a regular code lock, but this crazy ass lock. We put the code in, y'all. We can't get in this door. He tries to put the code in, can't get in the door. I try again. Now we're locked out. We wait like 10 minutes. We are completely locked out. Within these 10 minutes, I call Airbnb. I call her multiple times. I send a text and everything. Do y'all know Airbnb said, oh, well, we can give you a call back in an hour and a half. First of all, it's like 12:45 at this point. What you mean an hour and a half? She's talking about Airbnb rep. Is there a coffee shop or something you can wait at? Y'all, I'm excuse my French. But bitch, where do you think it's a coffee shop at 1:30 in the damn morning? You think I'm supposed to go and just sit out here on the curb at 1:30 in the morning? Like, who trained you? Who told you this was common sense? Do you know what time it is right now? Composure's back, y'all. So basically, my taxi driver, I had actually told him he could go, but he said no, he'll wait right there with me. Luckily, he did, because we then ended up spending maybe the next half an hour looking for a hotel. This was the night that every damn hotel in Medellin, Colombia, was booked. So we went to like 6 hotels before we could actually find one. It got to the point where I was just like, don't even go, just call. So we ended up finding Ibis Hotel, and that's where I ended up booking. I booked 2 nights because I was so not going anywhere that next day. I was able to get a refund from Airbnb, minus 1 night, because I had actually booked it to check in tonight. I was able to get a refund. And so we stay in that hotel. My daughter comes in on Sunday. I have the driver pick her up, bring her to the hotel. Of course, you know, first it seems like, oh, her check-in went well. Everything seemed to be going well until she gets to well, there was like a little delay in the first flight. She gets to Miami, and then when they get ready to leave, something's wrong where they can't leave right away. It's a little delay of, you know, maybe 15 minutes. Okay. She gets to Medellin, Colombia. No luggage. Luggage is in Miami. Talking about it's on the way. How is it on the way if this is the last flight of the night? Because she had the same 10:15 flight that I had. So she waits around for the luggage for a little bit. No luggage. I have her go talk to the people, put in a lost luggage form. Luckily, we have Chase Sapphire with travel insurance, so we get $100 a day for lost or delayed luggage up to 5 days. Then it's considered a lost luggage. So I also put that link down there for you, because I don't pay anything extra for my Chase Sapphire insurance. It comes automatically. Which is good, because she got in on Sunday, no luggage till Tuesday. And even though I told her, you always pack 1 to 2 pairs of clothes, 2 to 3 pairs of underwear, pajamas, and toiletries. Y'all, she ain't had no clothes. She 18, but she ain't had no clothes. She said her bag was too heavy and she was taking stuff out her bag. So I guess she decided to put that in the check bag. But luckily, again, we had $100. So Monday, I ended up taking her shopping. Now, the thing, y'all, about being American and trying to shop in these foreign countries is you're not going to fit these clothes. I'm just going to let you know now. Unless you are under a size 10 and under, you ain't fitting these clothes. So, with that being said, clothes shopping ain't that fun around here. I experienced this in Italy. Luckily, I found an H&M, because, you know, the clothes shopping, it ain't right. Oh, so I'm going to try to wrap this up because it's almost 20 minutes. So basically, we get her some clothes. We head back to the hotel. Her bag comes on Tuesday. Now it's Tuesday, right? We're in our new Airbnb. It's a high rise. It's like a little comfy apartment. It's not like the condos I normally book, but it was in a safe neighborhood. It's walking distance to everything. And I like the maid lady, and, you know, the host is really nice as well. So, y'all, we on the 12th floor. This morning I had to, you know, I did some little things I need to do in an apartment, get some stuff together, book my next plane ticket, you know, getting ready to go out to go see the lights at 3 o'clock, go walk over to the park. Yeah, so my son, he goes in his room, because he has his own room. He goes in his room to get his crayons. I said, what are you doing with the crayons? Oh, I really love crayons. Boy, y'all, this boy don't like no crayons. Then I see him try to go in my wallet and text him out, get out of my wallet. Then I see him trying to throw a mask down the balcony. Y'all, I look down the balcony and I see his toys. He talking about the man in the blue shirt had his tablet. I said, ain't no man in here. He was like, it's the man in the blue shirt. He took my tablet. I'm like, what are you talking about? How is somebody take your tablet? I look a little closer. It's all kinds of toys down here. Then I see a security guard pointing up at me and my daughter as we're looking down. So I go downstairs to apologize for the toys. They give me a stack of credit cards. They give me my credit card, my debit card, and some other cards. He done threw my cards down there. He threw his tablet down there. He threw the Roku remote. Y'all, when I tell you, I don't know if Medellin likes me. I was too through. If he threw the mouse to the laptop down there. If he would have hit somebody, he would have killed them. This came from the 12th floor. Y'all. This is Charisma with Traveling with Charisma and Cam. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, for more reality TV, for more travel tips, for more special needs parenting, and to be my witness to make sure that I don't get arrested, because I am doing the best that I can over here. Ciao.